Okay, Teddy, we're set up. We're with Ted MacDonald today. He's going to teach us some deep line chironomiding and stuff. That's today when we take you sport fishing on the fly.
Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you by Maui Jim Sunglasses, First Tellurium Corp., the future of mining, and Hardy Rods and Reels.
Oh, there's fish there, 25.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see if there's anything out deeper than when we come out. I always like to come out into the deep and then circle around and go back into the shallows, and then I know what depth I'm going to be fishing. Okay, so we're let's just make a circle around. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're showing up here.
Yeah.
Out in 25 to 27.
Yeah.
So I know that's kind of. Oh yeah, there's a few of them out here, which is good. So you've got kind of on.
Well, 22, see, so they're going to be hanging in around that 22, 23 feet. But anyway, just do quite a tight circle back in.
And then you just kind of, okay. Then you like to go upwind and anchor.
I like to have the wind at my back kind of thing, right? So we're got straight.
Anchor that way.
You got to have straight lines. If you're going to long line, deep lining, it doesn't matter.
But you want to know what the depth is that
what I'm fishing in, yeah.
Yeah, what the actual flies are going to be hanging in. Okay.
So make a circle over there, and we'll anchor out in this 21, 22 feet. Sir, I see a few of the bugs coming up here.
Okay. Yeah, and you got to look for that too, eh? As the bugs coming off and seeing the bugs popping off.
Yep.
Because it's fine to find the fish, but you also have to have the hatch, right? They got to be eaten.
Got to have something to eat. But there's quite a few here popping out. Yeah, so we're just swing out.
Okay.
See, now that wind is really swirly today.
Yeah, it's swirling all over, so it's.
See, what I would like to try is just do long line first. Okay. Until we start to see them under the boat good, and then we'll go down with the deep lines and see if we can't pick them off that way.
Yeah, that one's down. You want this down too?
Yeah. Yeah, if we're going to long line, we've got to have both anchors down.
Well, I'm hanging down. I've got mine under an indicator. I've got about 25 feet of leader down there. We're fishing, what, 24, Ted?
Yeah, we're in 24.
There, yeah, so got it pegged up. I'm probably hanging hopefully a foot off the bottom on an indicator. And Ted's going straight down, deep lining, straight below the boat. We've seen some come under the boat, so.
We're hoping that they'll play.
We just need a hatch now.
Oh yeah, it's early. Nothing really happens around till about 11, but yeah, I'm hanging about 16 inches off the bottom. Another little thing that I do is I don't hang onto the line or pinch the line like that. If I'm holding the rod, I've got my tension of my reel set very light, so that when the fish takes, he'll set himself rather. Because if I pinch him, I have kind of a grill. I kind of bust him off sometimes. So, but anyway, that's another little secret that I've learned over the years. That just leave her and just let your reel do the work for you.
He ate it, Teddy.
He did. I seen him come under the screen.
He beeped on the screen.
Yeah, and I just tweaked her just a little bit, and
he ate it.
He ate it. There's nothing more exhilarating than that take. I just love that take, man.
Oh, nice fish.
Beauty. Beauty fish. Nice and fat and healthy.
Out of the way.
Wow.
Very nice.
He's strong, man.
And that's nice, deep lining like that too, Ted, where it's just hanging straight down, and then you see him on the finder and beep, beeping fish.
Yeah, I know, it's just that, I love that take. That makes me so happy.
It makes him happy. Well, what's funny is they take it so hard. You don't think that they would. People would think that they would just come by. A little chironomid would be a little tap on your rod. It just bends over sideways.
I agree that, like I had it in my hand too, so I felt everything.
It's a nice fish.
He is a nice fish. Active.
Nice, chunky, healthy Oh.
Good job, little buddy. Awesome.
Very nice.
Flies out.
Flies
Yep.
out.
Okay.
There he is.
That beautiful fish.
There he goes.
Wow. Awesome.
All right. Number one. Good job, Titty. All right.
That
right
was
on.
fun. But he's, yeah, that one that you tied this morning, that is a killer fly, man.
Okay, it is. Yeah, you've got that little matched up what you were using.
Yeah. Donnie put a little bit more gill on it, and it's just perfect now.
Okay. There he is. I guess we could pump one and see what's in there, right?
Yeah, let's have a look.
That
at
might
it.
give us a little idea
Yeah,
now that
I'll
we've
hold
got
the
a
net,
couple. Yeah, let's take him over here.
We'll check to see what he's eating. I got the net.
Okay.
Yep, wet.
You have to turn the net the other way. Turn her this way, then I can get out. Okay,
Alrighty.
let him go.
Let him go. Come on, little guy.
Oh, he's got him.
He wants to stay in the net.
See, they're a lot deeper than
Yeah.
see with the mesh there.
That is. That's got a nice basket.
A good basket for the bigger fish to hold. Okay, let's see what we got. Anything in here? Seems like they just first started to eat.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Think he's eating a few cronies?
I think so.
Look at how many are in there. You can throw it up.
And this is the fly that Donnie tied this morning, and it matches them cronies just about right on. Nice skinny little fly. And if you put that up against these chironomids, you'll find it is absolutely bang on. Good job.
Good job.
Yeah, good fly tie, man. I'll tell you, I'm proud of him.
Good job.
Well, hey, that makes it look like a bug.
That was with the new one that Don tied, right? You said I didn't have. So that maybe that little extra, like you said, it might be that the gill.
A little bit more gill or
More
something.
gill. That bent that rod over, eh, Teddy? I might have. Maybe that. See, I didn't have much drag, but I might not have had it in the holder exactly right.
Oh, whatever.
Because
It's good. At least it went away from the boat for sure.
Because he came up and did the big jump. There he is. Nice.
Well, that's nice fish.
Yeah.
Very nice fish.
Yeah, he's a
That
big-
water is so crystal clear too.
Oh, he's shaking. Look at the bouncing. But I just still. I never get over how hard they hit it. Like that. You guys thought my rod was going overboard. That rod trip was underwater.
It was so.
Watch that rear
Awesome
anchor.
take.
That's the only thing I find with you got to make sure with the anchors, right? The anchor rope, and there he comes.
Yeah, you got a lot of obstacles.
You'll have to be the net man
I'm the
now,
net boy.
Teddy.
I'm net boy, but I don't think you're going to get him yet. He's going to be pretty hot yet.
There he is. Oh, he's You had to say it, didn't you?
Would I lie to you?
Couldn't say it was just going to be docile
Oh,
and come
no.
to the boat, peaceful life. No, he
No,
had to-
he's
there
not.
he comes. This might be. Oh, he's fat.
Oh, good job, net boy.
I got him.
They got
He's
him.
a chubby. Okay. I'm off of there first.
Is he gone?
Oh, he's off. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's off right in the net. Here. Oh, he's really healthy. This guy. Let me get my.
Got her? Oh,
Yep.
yeah, I got it.
He's off there.
She's a good thing,
That's
buddy.
a nice, healthy. He's about ready. Look at that. Boof.
It's like a bullet.
Very nice.
Well done, man.
Chubby.
Chubby, all right. That was a nice take. I love
Okay.
that take on that one.
My first one on the deep line with the new fly. The new fly is a winner.
It is.
It is. It worked. Perfect. Okay, well, better day. We can just keep trying it out, eh? They're starting to come now. We'll see some few more chironomids popping. You said it was a matter of time?
It is. My
Yeah.
line's in the water. Well, yours isn't.
Okay, I'll get it going right now.
You know, Dale, the way this wind is, let's just play out these two casts, and I think we're going to go down in a little bit shallower water. It's going to be a little bit rougher down there, but you know what? We'll play some bomber chironomid down in the shallows. What do you think of that?
What, and give up the long line chironomiding? And go to the shallows?
Go to the
where
shallows,
where
yeah.
I love it?
Where you love it,
Well,
yeah, I know.
Gee, you
Yeah.
take a lot to convince me.
There you go.
Let's do it.
Okay, buddy. Well, we'll just finish these two casts here.
Okay.
Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you by Maui Jim Sunglasses. First Tellurium Corp., the future of mining. And Hardy Rods and Reels.
Well, there you go. See, I finished that swing, as we were saying. It was quite windy and it was swirly. And that line finally came around, and then as soon as it's straight, then I started bringing it in, and sure enough, one decided he wanted to play. It's actually a pretty nice fish.
Yeah, they must be cruising maybe higher up, a little higher up, because your chironomid would be lifting off the bottom there,
little
eh,
bit,
with the
yeah.
wind and the... But it seems like by tweaking it, you've got them to hit, right? It's
Well,
gotta be,
just retrieving it in. And
Yeah.
Once it got straight, then I just started bringing it in. Just cover a little bit more water on the way in, rather than just leave it hang out in one
oh,
spot.
that's a nice fish. Nice fish there.
There you go,
Little
buddy.
chunkster. Fly's been good. This has been the winner.
That's been the one. That's the one
Yeah.
Donnie tied. Yes.
Yeah, that same one.
Yeah.
So I think this is the one where Don should go to the bench and tie that baby up. That's been the winning chironomid for sure. They're very slender, eh? So
Very
go-
slender and very effective.
So go to the bench. We'll be back and we'll release this fish.
Today on the bench, I want to tie you Don's baby copper top chironomid. Our copper top chironomid as a bomber was very effective, but we really thinned it out and made it small. So make sure you have these materials ready before you tie the fly. For the hook, we'll use a size 18 2x long curved nymph, some 8/0 steel thread to tie with, a 2mm magic brown bead for the bead, some white antron for the gills, some 8/0 steel thread for the body, some 6/0 black thread for the rib, and some 12/0 copper thread for the thorax. So to start the fly off, I put the bead onto the hook with the wide end towards the eyelet. Push that back. Now I'm going to take some 12/0 thread. I want very small thread to tie in the gills. So we'll tie the thread in. Then take some a very small amount. Just, half of what I normally use for a bigger chironomid of antron for the gill. So I'm going to tie that right behind the eye. Tie it in good, cut off as close as you can. I usually do a couple of wraps over and then whip finish there. And then once it's whip finished, we'll bring the bead up over the gills. And we'll cut the gills to length a little bit later. Now that we have the gills tied in, I've got my steel thread. Just going to take a few wraps right behind the bead just to get it tied in and cut off my excess. Now that I have the thread tied in, I'm going to take some 6/0 black thread. Just going to take a few wraps just down the body just to tie in the thread. And before I continue, I'm just going to cut off my excess. Then what we're going to do is just keep wrapping back. And as you wrap back again, counterclockwise spin your bobbin so that your thread will lay nice and flat. We want this to be a very thin chironomid. So I can take that right back to the bend. Again, give my thread a spin and just wind up to form the body. And again, this is a very thin profile fly. It's a baby copper top, so don't build up the body too much. Just slightly taper it forward towards your bead. Now the body taper is tied in. I'm going to take a whip finisher, just whip finish off the thread, my steel thread, cut that off. Now what we're going to do is spin our 6/0 thread because we want it to lay fairly flat, and we're just going to wind up the rib. So usually you're going to take, again, 6 to 7 wraps up. Once we get to the front behind the bead, just whip finish off your black thread there. Now that we have the rib and body tied in, I'm going to take this copper. And I really like the copper. A lot of times it'll be rust, but I like this copper to finish off to go with the magic brown bead. Take a few turns, cut off my thread there. Again, just take a few wraps to form a small thorax on the fly. Don't want it too thick. And then whip finish, just to finish off that thorax. And cut off your excess. Now, if you've got little bits of thread sticking out, which sometimes I do, I hold my wing case there, my gills, and just burn off any excess thread that you have on the hook. Now that you've got the whole body position, we're going to trim off our gills. I usually just cut them about the same length as a bead, quite small, but you want them to show up. Once the gills are to shape, we're going to take some of my favorite, and again, this is the Loctite. I love the Loctite to finish off. We're going to take a little bit of the Loctite, put it on the fly, and just smooth that out to form the body. And again, the steel thread, it won't change color a whole bunch. It's quite nice, but it'll really stand out with that copper top and just a small thin pattern. This one really works well. So there it is, Don's baby copper top chironomid. You know, the nice thing about this fly is that thin profile and the small size makes it invaluable on trophy crystal clear lakes.
There he goes. And off he goes. Good job, Teddy.
Oh, there you go. See?
Although I'm a little disappointed as we were just going to transition to the shallow.
But how can you? That's 2 casts, 2 fish.
Yeah, Teddy.
Damn it, Bill.
Yeah, that's painful.
It is.
Got to stay at it, I guess.
Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you by Maui Jim Sunglasses. First Tellurium Corp, the future of mining. And Hardy Rods and Reels.
Yeah, I just put on that bomber, that one that you tied with the brass or copper rib. It's a number 12.
Well, we saw them in the vial.
Yeah, not wild.
Big, and you got to look just like it.
Yeah.
I got something.
You got something?
I think so. Let me try it. Yeah,
Oh,
got
you
lots. Oh, God. Look at the size of that bomber chironomid.
You want to do it?
Let him go, yeah. Oh. Big block. Look at this. Look at the size of that baby.
Yeah.
That's a monstrosity. All chironomids. All chironomids and big. Some of the bombers.
The size of those. Wow.
Okay, well, and who knows, it could have been in here in the morning when it was calmer. Now the winds come up, it looks like they're after the damsels, but we'll try them and see.
Sure.
That guy's eating cronies for
There's
sure.
not a doubt
That's a
in my
big
mind.
bomber in there, that big,
Okay.
just like the one you got on, Ted.
Yeah.
He ate it.
He ate it. Caught me sleeping. Sitting there daydreaming, looking out into the forest. That feels like a pretty good fish, that little devil.
Looked good when it jumped.
Oh, yeah.
In the shallows with the bomber.
See,
Exact opposite what you think. You
I
think
know.
you use the bombers out deep, and the bombers are in shallow.
Well, it proves it. You know what? Sometimes you can't fish that deep water because the winds or whatever come in into the shallows, so they blow all that stuff into the weeds.
It's blowing it in here. It's hanging down there. Looks like a nice one. Nice and chrome.
Nice chrome fatty.
Fatty, okay.
Good net
He
job.
tried to scoot out of there. Let me see. Yeah, just in the very tip of the beak. The very tip. Oh, he's through the net.
The net. Okay.
It's through the net. I'll just do the release of the fish out there.
Sure.
See him, and then I'll let him go, and how chunky that is. Oh, there it goes.
He is an aerial little devil. I don't know which way he's going to go here, Dale. We're not sure.
Okay. I'll stay down. He might go out. No, he's coming back in.
He's under control. A little bit.
A little bit. No, he's going to still want to go there past the...
Go over where we
Yeah,
can see.
this way, yeah. Well, past that anchor rope. Don't want to be in there. But
No. You sure do like that fly.
I wouldn't know. Okay, it's almost there. I'm waiting for the big tank to come through, Teddy.
Yeah.
I think you're off. I
Am
don't
I?
see. Oh, maybe not. No. Yeah, you're off the.
Perfect.
I'll just do the release out there.
Yeah, you got her, buddy.
Fly is out. There it goes. Fish. Another one on your little bomber. Okay.
Okay.
And what's going on? We got the same distance and everything. As Don said, you are not one with the chironomid. I am not
Who knows
one.
why, isn't it?
I am not one with the
It's
chironomid.
crazy sometimes with how that happens.
Yeah. With this wind, Teddy, I think if you can't hold with the 40-pounders, anchors, I think it's time to head back to the other end of the lake.
We have to get
We're
out
gonna
of
have
this.
to persevere down there.
Yeah, this
We
is,
tried it, but
we did. It's crazy, man.
yeah, and you got a few on the bomber in here, right?
Yep.
Kind of tested the theory. It worked. pumped him. He was full of those bombers. So get a calmer day, we'll be back.
We will.
Let's go back to the deep line. I hate to say it. Back in the 20-foot leader. Okay.
Come out of the hurricane force winds.
Much more civil up here.
Wow.
Much nicer. That was like your first cast, Ted.
I know, it just got down there.
You got his position and whoa.
That was nice.
He's a nice fish.
Yeah.
It's funny, there've been a lot this size.
Healthy.
Yeah, healthy fish. But the real big boys haven't eaten yet. They're waiting for me to feed mine down. Could be waiting a long time for that. It looks good. There he comes. No,
Not quite. Just about.
he saw ya.
He does like the looks of you, Dale.
No. They never do. Look at, and then especially when you think you got him beat out, then they go for the anchor rope. There we are.
Good job.
Fooled him. Fooled him. Scooped him in the. Let's see where he's hooked here. Oh, he's flopping around. That should be out by now, I would think, but. I certainly don't.
That's where them
Oh, no,
rubber
right in the right-
nets are so good for.
right in the nib.
You get him?
Yeah, he's
Hold
right.
the net.
He's just right in the tip of the beak.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Another little. I'll flip him up. I'll just give him a little. Give him a little grippy here. Try to get a. There he is.
Beautiful.
Nice fish.
Beauty. Look at the fish down there. See it? Why aren't you down there? See if you get your net.
Uncle Ted. He's laying a spanking on him.
No.
Like I say.
It's all good. It's all good.
And then we were going to do. You were going to go down deep line.
Yeah.
I was going to cast the indicator, and he said, "No, I'm going to throw the bob." So I went down and right away. Oh, look at a fish right there.
Yeah. Took a set.
Again.
You're
That
gonna,
one on the bobber.
speaking of bobber, I'm going to have to get you to pop that bobber because I must have put it in there too tight.
You put it in there tight.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. But you're hanging about what, 20 feet down?
I am hanging exactly 20 feet down.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
20 feet under that indicator.
Under the indicator.
And I tried going deep, straight deep line off the boat, but they seem to be out a little ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where you plopped it in there as soon as it got to depth.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's really good when they're going under the boat straight down, and then other times you got to be a little bit away from the boat if that's where they're feeding, right?
Or cruising. I don't know
Yeah,
what
cruising.
it is. It's just, it's a zone they seem to be in. This guy's kind of.
I don't know, maybe he's bigger.
I don't
Seem to hold down there more. He's kind of giving it that head shaky type
Yeah.
fight. I haven't even seen him. He's staying down low. Ah.
You never know.
Yeah. Till you see them, right? Nobody knows because they're so strong. Even the smaller ones are strong. So it's, oh. I guess we better not, and you insult him, you call him that he's not quite up to. And then off he goes around an anchor rope and gone.
I love the soft rod for this.
Yeah. I can't. Oh, he's a good fish. He's just about the same, but he's just. Oh, look at how chrome he is, though, eh? This guy hasn't been caught. This guy looks fresh. I have no idea where the fly is in this one. Look how nice and chrome that is, eh? That's why it's. There, let's turn him this way. Zoof. And gone.
Gone.
Yeah, the rubber net is good that way. A lot of times they'll shake that
I see
fly
that.
right out of that in there.
Way better than getting caught in the mesh and spending half an hour trying to dig it out of there.
Fly looks familiar, Ted. It looks exactly familiar.
Yeah, that's a winner.
That is a winner. That's the one Don tied on the bench.
You did so.
It's a winner. He got to my backing too.
Wow. Must be a good one.
Must be a good one. Like that other one ran way out my backing. It was a good one. My little bob has popped.
Yeah. I like that last knot issue you had.
Oh. You don't have control. They go exactly where they want, right by that anchor rope. Nothing you can do. These fish are hardy, eh? They dig down to the bottom just to pull them up. You think you got them. You know, that's the 6-weight rods we're using too. It's not like you got light tackle. These are nice fish.
He is, I can see him.
Yeah, just like that last one. Nice fish. Oh. Yeah,
Wow,
healthy,
nice,
chubby.
fat, healthy fish.
Oh,
Well done, buddy.
very nice. I'll get this one.
I got it.
Okay, let's pop out the. Right in the snout. That's that same one, eh? That nice little, with the red wrap on it there.
Yeah.
That's been hot this morning. A few fish. Oh yeah. Let's get this one here.
Okay, I got your rod. You got.
I got the
net?
fish. Yeah, I got him.
You got it. Okay.
Yeah, look at a little sedge scooting by. Maybe a sign of things to come. That's a nice healthy bow. Turn him around, let him go. Okay. Well, I'm gonna dip him down in there. He's already, I think he would be tired, but he's not. Okay, I'm just gonna dip him, he's too. There you go. Very nice. Struggle with the net job, trying to. Oh, they're just so spunky, eh? They come out and you think that they're beat, they still got lots of pep left.
You're beat after
after
that.
I know I'd be tired.
Yeah.
All
Out the
right.
backing.
Okay. Yeah, in the backing again.
Yeah.
Well, that was a great day, Uncle Teddy.
Buddy, it was work, man.
That was work. Well, you taught me a thing or two about long line chironomiding, using the long leaders.
Well, you know what? You'd be good at it if you'd listen. You never listened.
I tried. Once I listened, I caught fish.
I know. Once you got all
Oh.
rigged up and you did it right, and yes, you did. You did catch fish. You were a hero today.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. All in all, she was a very fine day. We had a lot of fun.
Very fine day. So anyway, when you're out here, take care, preserve our waters. Beautiful place like this. And we'll see you next time when we take you sport fishing on the Freschi.